Warning: the following content contains language that may be inappropriate for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Welcome to the Let's Get Heavy podcast, your exclusive backstage pass to the realm of heavy music. Join us as we engage in conversations with amazing musicians across the metalverse. I'm your host Stevie, and we are getting heavy with Terraborn. If you are enjoying the content, please consider liking, subscribing, and if you're feeling extra generous, please leave a comment. It's completely free and helps us out greatly. Thank you and enjoy. First of all, guys, I want to welcome you to the Let's Get Heavy podcast, where we like to highlight bands and try and spread a little bit of positivity throughout the metalverse. I'm your host, Stevie, and
Hello,
welcome. Mate. Who's joining us tonight?
It'll be General Venom, lead vocals, and our drummer,
right here.
Sergeant.
Nice. And you are both from the outfit known as Terraborn. And for those who are new and maybe discovering the band for the first time, how would you describe your essence of Terraborn music, and what makes your post-apocalyptic vision unique in the metal scene?
Well, we try and be as heavy as we can possibly be. I think we take that from our kind of inspirations and our bands that we've been listening to for most of our lives and stuff. Like, Lamb of God is one of them for me, definitely. Pantera. I know Luke has some different kind of connections in music in that sense.
My inspirations range from black metal to metalcore, thrash, bands from like Devil Driver, Killswitch, Mayhem, Dark Throne. It's insane. I have my music taste is a mixture of everything. Otherwise, if I just stuck with one genre, my mind would go insane.
Best way to be, in my opinion. I love all forms of heavy metal. At the end of the day, all forms of it. There's definitely no way a form of gatekeeping when it comes to myself, because like I say, I absolutely love it all. I mean, yeah, there's going to be some bands that I might not enjoy at times, but I'm not going to hate on those. Do you know what I mean?
No, they're successful for a reason in their own way. Like
exactly.
Sleep Token, for an example. Like, not everyone's going to like them. Few tracks I like, but would I go out of my way to see them live? Not for me. Good on them for doing what they're doing, but not.
Well, like I said, you hit the nail in the coffin with Sleep Token there, to be honest with you, because those are a prime example of a band who I'm not a massive fan of, but I haven't gone out of my way to slate them, call them worse than crap, like what I've seen other people do, just for the sake of doing it. I'm sure some people just do it for the clicks and the likes sometimes, to be honest with you. But I just generally feel like they were a bit like the Pink Floyd of our time. Does that make sense? It's a bit boring.
I understand where you're coming from. There's a few tracks I like.
Didn't really do anything for us.
I think it appeals to the masses, doesn't it? It's got a bit of metal in there. It's got a bit of lighter, kind of operatic kind of things going on. Loads of weird, like, time signature stuff. So it appeals to a wide variety of people, I think.
Of course, I am not their target audience at the end of the day, and that's fine. We move on. Exactly.
You can like a song or two. You know, I probably like 6 or 7 tracks. I couldn't name you them, but I could like a few tracks of theirs. But you know, if they were at, for example, I don't think they could afford them, but if they were at Bloodstock, for example, and they just so happened to be there, I'll go to.
I think they're too big for Bloodstock now,
though. Yeah, but it's an example. If they were there, I'd probably stand at the back and watch them and sit down in a nice deck chair. I don't think it could catch me at the barrier for them, because it's not for me.
To be fair, there's not much you see me stood at the barrier for these days anyway. I'm just an old man. Just stand at the back the way where it's safe.
I've learnt my lesson now. I'm getting to that point where it's just not worth it unless it's Iron Maiden or like something I really, really want to see, I just don't go to the Barry anymore. I've only had one
I don't blame
incident.
you.
Nah, I've only had one incident with the Barry, and that's when I cracked my rib at Sonosphere, and that was for
My
Slipknot.
favourite was landed on my fucking head at Slipknot.
Oh, was that 2011? Was it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
for the
Uh,
memorial tour with when
yeah,
Joey was still in the band.
yeah. I
Um,
was there. I was at 2011 as well. Still hands down my favorite festival of all time because the Big Four was on the Friday.
yeah, that was my first Metallica concert, and I ended up
That's mine
catching.
too.
Yeah.
We broke our Metallica virginities together.
Oh, hell yeah, man! And I caught James Hetfield's sweatband. I got a fist bump off him.
Oh, sweet.
And we got to
Nice.
see Dave Mustaine and Mega Dave and Kirk share a stage together. So that's something we're never going to see
Nice.
again.
He's in.
This is Lieutenant Laceration, ladies and gentlemen. This is our bass player.
Nice. Welcome, Chris. How you doing? Oh, and he's on the beers as well. What a legend.
Yeah, all good, man.
Somebody,
All good.
I'm on special T at
someone
the
read my
moment.
name.
Especially,
Yeah, because I was doing karaoke last night and handing out Terraborn business cards, which makes sense.
Nice. So, Chris, well, welcome to the Let's Get Heavy podcast, where we like to highlight
Okay.
bands and try and spread a little bit of positivity throughout the metaverse. You arrived pretty much just in perfect timing because it was basically the first question. For those who may be new to the band's sound, could you describe your essence of Terraborn's music and what makes your post-apocalyptic vision unique in the metal scene? If you have any takes on that.
Well, I think it's just the sort of that pure kind of thrash and groove energy that we have. You know, we take influence from a lot of bands, ones like Lamb of God, Machine Head, Pantera, Devil Driver, bit of Soilwork, things like that. And
Oh, yeah.
and I mean, the way I've described my band to some people who haven't heard of us before, it's kind of like think Lamb of God meets Mad Max, and you're about halfway there.
Yeah.
And the kind of thing that's you're in for when you see one of our live shows, it's pretty much pure attack right from the word go. You know, it's pretty relentless.
Well,
Okay.
I love both of those. I absolutely love Mad Max and I
Yeah.
absolutely love Lamb of God. So that is absolutely brilliant. Damn right. What a
What
good
we're
way
all
to
about.
describe the band. So the band name, Terraborn, very strong image, of course. Can you elaborate on the meaning behind it and how does it tie into the band's overall theme?
It basically means born from hard ground. Terra as in terra
Mm,
firma.
Yeah, born from Earth.
Born from the earth.
nice, nice.
Born from
And
hard
each
ground.
member seems to embody a distinctive persona. Obviously, you've already introduced yourselves, but Chris, what about yourself? What's your stage present name?
It's Lieutenant Lacerate, and basically, he's for me, it's just holding down that low end as the bass player, and so looking that audience dead in the eye and basically saying, you know, so if you want some, come and get it. You know, it's that kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Ruling and snarling at all the crowd.
Oh yeah, we all do it, but we're nice people off stage, but on stage, you know, it's basically, you know, something brutal comes out of it all. I don't know what it is.
We just
Yeah.
turn into completely different human beings we go from being the human mercenaries that we were to these mutated soldiers that just go, we want to attack our enemy combatants that are known as the Fallen. And each member of the band has their own unique persona. Obviously, you got Sergeant Onslaught, who's
Heavy artillery.
the artillery man. He's the beast. And obviously, you got our two guitar players. You got Andy, and you got our lovely corporal, Dave, both of those guys are just beasts in what they do.
Yeah, they're absolute riff lords, you know. I mean, you know, so I mean, certainly Dave, he comes out with some of the heaviest riffs that I think I've come across, and you know, Andy brings absolutely searing leads to what we do. It's razor sharp every single time.
That's who's missing, the two guitar players
Yeah, they're
at the
both.
present moment.
Yeah,
They're looking
yeah,
after the toast logs.
So, and what are your roles within the band? And so, who's doing what on stage?
Who's
Who's
doing
going
what?
first?
I'm
So,
the
like, what's your
drummer.
roles within the band? Who's bass? Who's vocals? And who's drums? out of the three of you guys?
I'm on the bass.
You're on the bass.
I'm on drums. Sergeant on drums.
And I'm General Venom. That's the newest addition to the band, lead vocals.
Nice. Also, you're a newbie. So how long have you been with the band for?
Officially, I've been with the band for about nearly 3 or 4 years now. And I was short and briefly, I was a fan. I was a fan of the lads to begin with before I joined. And when I first had the first EP, Call to War, I was in the pit going absolutely batshit insane. And I would be that annoying super fan that would share all their stuff on social media and stuff like that. And then the old singer left to move on to do other things. I joined and then helped contribute finishing up our latest EP, Return Fire, which has been doing phenomenally well.
Nice. So then Kyle and Chris, and this is mainly for you. So what was the process for you? What was the process like for you trying to find a new vocalist? Did you have Luke already set in mind, or were you just going out and trying to actively look for anybody else?
We auditioned a couple guys, but Luke came in, blew us away, and General Venom was born that moment, and he was great.
He was one of those people. He was the right guy at the right time. I mean, and we'd had a couple of other people come into audition, and they might have had decent stage presence, but vocally wise, they didn't really have what we were looking for. But Luke came in to try out for us, and he absolutely lit it up on the mic, and we were just like, yes, we think this guy's the one. But we called him back for a second tryout session, and then I think about 24 hours later after that one, and we said, "Do you want the job?"
Yeah, we were pretty much
accepted.
On that audition, I think we knew that he was the guy. He's very enthusiastic. He gets stuck in it straight away. He was in on it. He was just putting out stuff and getting right into the thick of it, going up to gigs and spreading the Terraborn word to everyone. As he's quite a lot of people as well, so he goes around to all the gigs, and he's just been in on it full throttle from the fucking moment he's been on it.
What a legend! Instant chemistry as well. Matched
exactly
your vibe. Shared your own sense of humour as well, of course, because it's difficult, especially when especially if yourselves and your two guitar players have been or the original members. It's hard, to bring somebody from the outside. It's because you need someone who matches your vibe, matches your sense of humour, etc. So it seems like it was instant straight away.
Yeah. It was a match somewhat made in heaven, really, because I understood the concept of the band. I knew what they were going for, and because we've all got wild imaginations, and the ongoing joke that me and Kyle have is that we should wire our brains up to 3D printers, and all our ideas would come to life. They'd probably end up a few casualties, but I'm
interested what that would print, to be honest with you.
Probably a load of Warhammer stuff to begin with, but it's I just understood the concept of the band, and plus I have my own interpretation of where we could take the story. I mean, I've got like a few notebooks lined up of where we could take the story. I could introduce one version of the story to the guys, and we can all add our own versions to it and rewrite some stuff. That's how I'm easy when it comes to writing stuff, and when it comes to writing lyrics as well. Everyone contributes, and I don't get butthurt when it comes to writing lyrics and stuff. If you've got a good idea, introduce it. If it doesn't work, instead of just throwing it away, put it aside, and maybe we could probably use it in a year or two for a new song. I don't like to waste stuff. I like to recycle some stuff that could be used for a later date.
We do. We strip it back, and then we find lines and stuff that work that through the lyrics that we have all contributed to writing, and we find some gems and stuff that they've just been stashed away all the time. So much stuff written, and just need to get it out.
It's good that you've got that amount of content, though, isn't it? So that way, like Lucas just said, it might not fit with what you're writing at this moment, but who knows down the line it could fit on a new project. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
absolutely.
always a good way. Don't just bin anything. Just keep a hold of it. You never know what might happen down the line.
Exactly.
But obviously, the masks are very a defining element of the band, of course. What was the inspiration behind adopting them, and how do you contribute? How do they contribute to the band's identity? Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. How do they contribute to the band's identity and live performance?
I feel it kind of takes away the reality, doesn't it? And you can live in that fiction and just go wild with it. Once you're in a mask, no one knows who the fuck you are. You can pretty much do what you fucking want and just go fucking full throttle on the stage. And people were gonna see that and think, fucking hell, that was something different.
I completely
Yeah,
agree.
and do the
Yeah, I
masks
mean,
represent a specific? Oh, sorry, go on.
no, I mean, it's like we've seen with other bands before that have done it. You know, like Slipknot when they first came out. You know, it was like this absolute lunatic asylum of on the,
With
you know,
character,
and
yeah.
and you know, I mean, as Carl just said, you know, you can very much live within that kind of character when you get on stage. You know, I mean, it's
Escape.
and you know, so the thing with us is that we're all kind of playing a role on stage. It's quite theatrical what we do. Our show, you know, it's what I like to call the theatre of extreme in some ways. And you know, we're bringing something to audiences that's a little bit different. You know, I mean, we've all seen like five or so guys on stage in jeans and t-shirts, which does work. But for us, what we wanted that more kind of visual element to the band as well,
Yeah.
which kind of balances the full brutality of the songs that we do. But
And we do have
we've got an image that can really back it up. And you know, we're kind of presenting, I suppose, an image of you know, so these dudes look really tough. You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them. You know, and particularly when we're on stage, you know, it is intense. It's that's the kind of thing that we want to bring to people. Or, you know, so make them step back a bit almost and think, you know, so Christ, we know what's going on here.
You see, like, yeah, we like to. These characters are. Some of us have backstories of how well we wear these masks. I mean, I've had. This is my second mask that I used to have an old airsoft mask, which was my character originally was called Red Venom, and then I developed it into Dark Venom, and now this version, this incarnation of my character is now Mutated Venom. So the content, the backstory behind my character is I was like taking the fact that I was a fan of the band to begin with. I was just an ordinary soldier, like we call our fans. So our fans are the soldiers, or the warriors, and it basically is my character was got all shot and attacked by a lot of our enemies. That was the Fallen. The boys found me, and then they ended up dragging me to an underground lab, and they ended up injecting me with some venom, and I was put in a test tube or a tank, and they ended up mutating into this character, into this image, and that's the backstory for my character. It's also in one of our songs as well, Project Venom, which is one of the
Yeah,
heaviest songs
Project
on
Venom.
our EP. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like a bit of a backstory on how my character came to be.
To be honest, the
You said, go on.
Terraborn have actually got a full backstory about how it all came about. I mean, that we're not just a band with a funny gimmick. We have a full like backstory and like history about what actually happened, and it was nuclear warfare, and the corrupt leaders were testing like bio products on people and turning them into mutants, and they had to try and get rid of them, so they nuke everyone, and it had the opposite effect on people who had been tested, and we end up turning into these super soldier type people who are fighting against our kind of enemies, who we call the Fallen, who are basically people who have mutated the opposite way and just gone completely savage and are just literally wiping out all of mankind. And we are there to put a fucking stop to it, and that's what we're all about.
That's
Yeah.
yeah,
You
that's what
ever
we
thought
are.
about turning that into a comic book?
Say
Yeah,
again?
we've been
You ever thought
eyeballing
about turning that
exactly.
into a comic book?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we've been thinking about doing this for a while.
We've got something. I don't want to give too much away, but we have got an idea in the works. It's just trying to get the story a little more together, and we might do little episodic things. That's what I'll say about that.
Well,
But
first
obviously,
teaser of the night, eh?
yeah, first tease of the night.
Get too
um,
much.
I
but
do
yeah,
I do love interviewing bands, but you need to pack it in with the teasing.
oh, of course, we've got plenty of teasers we can tell.
Oh, not again.
Um,
Ticklish balls.
but back to the question about the masks. Obviously, people are going to compare us to like Slipknot, Mushroom Head, Gua, and all that. And people go, oh, you guys are just going to try to be the next Slipknot. We don't want to be the next Slipknot or the next Mushroom Head. We just want to be the first Terraborn. That's
Yeah.
that's the goal. We don't give a fuck if people like want to compare us to Slipknot. That's if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. We grew up listening to those guys. For me, the first three albums are bangers. The others are not my cup of tea. But yeah, I'd rather be the first Terraborn rather than the next Slipknot or Mushroom Head.
Yeah, you'll find it happens with a lot of bands who adopt the mask element. They'll always go and try and be compared to, like you've just said, Slipknot, Mushroom Head, or two big key influences right there. But the people just can't help themselves. Just
No,
ignore
no,
it.
no, no, they
Let,
can't.
let, let them get on with it at the end of the day. I mean, and even if it was, who cares? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Both
it's
bands are absolutely superb in my opinion. Uh,
oh yeah, big
so let
Mushroom Head
them.
fan. I miss the original Mushroom Head. It's just a shame they're not around. The original Mushroom Head's not around anymore. I was more of a Mushroom Head fan than I was a Slipknot fan. But
One second.
obviously, uh, as I said, we get compared to those bands all the time, but it doesn't
Oh
bother
yeah,
doesn't bother me. Our actions and our music will speak. That's how we want to be. We're hungry, just as a very young Slipknot was. We're hungry. We just want to get there and
yeah.
prove ourselves that we're not those bands. We have an identity of our own.
We have a completely different sound as well, man. We don't sound anything like Slipknot, to be fair.
We don't
We
have a
don't sound.
No, you
DJ.
don't.
I do
If
though.
if anything, it was for myself. It was more closer to American Head Charge.
Yeah, I can.
with with hints of, like you said, the Lamb of God aspect, of course, but I went straight up. This reminds me of American Head Charge, maybe with hints of small hints of Mushroom Head, but I went straight for American Head Charge. Me, I
we
don't know
we
why.
we
I mean
um
that could have, because obviously we featured Flames of the Fallout on our Twitch channel, which our viewers
yes,
voted track of
Great.
the week.
yeah.
Um,
Easy.
Thank you to everyone who took part in that, by the way. And for Flames of the Fallout, that's what I took away straight away was American Head Charge on that song. So,
American Head Charge.
we've lost Chris as well.
Actually
Uh,
saw them with Slipknot.
he's probably gone to deal with his lovely little one. Um,
Totally understandable.
but the American Head Charge thing I can understand. I've had comparisons to Phil Anselmo, obviously Randy from Lamb of God. Um, but I think Flames of the Fallout, that was the first track I wrote lyrics for, and it's one of our, I think it's our guitar player Dave's personal favorite one to play.
Yeah.
It's
So that
definitely a
was my
beast.
favourite.
It's a beast to play
It
live, and
seems to
obviously,
be the highest. It seems to be the favorite of a lot of people. It was the highest played on Spotify.
Ah,
yeah, it's
So
that and Hell on Earth, which is my personal favorite, is not far behind as well. So that's all the tracks are fun. They're all fun to do live. Army of the Dead, which is another one which that doesn't get played a lot live, but we're probably going to put it in the set bar because everyone just tends to love that
mm,
one.
nice. So on the EP titled Return Fire, which is, it's been what, 2 years now since that's been released, is that right? Close enough.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, like I say, I've only really getting the chance to listen to Flames of the Fallout, Hell on Earth, and I went even further back last week, or sorry, this week on our Twitch channel, because we opened up with Call to War on that stream. And like we say, it's dropped back in 2023. Looking back, what were your main goals with this release, and how do you feel it was received by fans?
Well, I think it went really well. I mean, the process was a long-winded process to make that fucking album. It took bloody ages because it was through the pandemic and yeah, it just took ages writing it. We had all the stuff. We had most of it recorded, including the drums. We had to go and do the vocals like after lockdown happened and got Luke in to do the vocals. But I think when we did finally get it out, I think people did really, really enjoy it. I mean, we had loads of great comments, loads of people, new fans. I mean, our fan base like doubled.
It blew up.
Yeah, it did. It totally did. And even now, I mean, we're getting people trickle in. And people are sending us messages, getting offers, and going on the radio and all kinds of stuff like this. So I think that personally, I think it's done pretty well in the past 2 years, and we're in the middle of writing another teaser there, but we're in the middle of.
we are in the middle of writing some new stuff. Whether it will be an EP or not, that's the question. We might do individual songs, we might do just singles. It all depends on where the times takes us, because we do know that some bands are just releasing singles and not albums or EPs these days. But I'm old school. I'd rather do an EP, but it all depends on how we all feel. At the end of the day, it's not solely one individual's decision, it's a group decision.
Sometimes it's about getting stuff out to people. So if it's quicker to get our stuff to people through singles, then that's the way to go. Albums take ages to write, and they take ages to get out there, and you don't know whether they're going to do well. You spend some money on an album, and you don't know. You could spend all that time, all that money on an album, and it might not be what people want to hear. But doing like one-off tracks and singles and stuff like this, it gives people a chance to go, "Whoa, new stuff! Let's have a listen to it. We want more. We want more. Where's more?" And then we can trickle it out to them with more stuff.
Yeah, it's just we want to, we might do non-album or EP singles and just release those, and then maybe when we've got the full EP done, we'll probably release it all as one. But you never know. There's so many options and so many things we can do. It's just the sky's the limit. So we can do.
See, this day and age, I've always been a fan of the EPs because you can release between 4 to 5 guaranteed absolute bangers.
Yeah.
You support that for the year. You obviously you push it as much as you can on your socials. You tour it, etc., etc., etc. Then the following year, you release a second EP along similar lines of following that kind of vibe. Again, another 4 to 5 bangers, and that's what I need. Do the same again for your second year. Tour it, promote it as much as you can, and then your third year, if you can, is then you merge them into an album. So then you've got an entire album of bangers straight away. People's going to know the song, but you release it as a limited run of maybe CDs, cassettes, if you can, because it's absolutely expensive. A vinyl run, if you can do it. Like I say, it just then, like you say, you merge the two, becomes the album.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the way I've seen a lot of bands go. And I really like that concept.
We should bring tape decks back. We should bring tape back. And
cassettes are coming back.
That's what I'm thinking. They're well retro. We're supposed to be from like a retro kind of time anyway. So I think making cassettes,
a limited run of cassette tapes would be a good idea.
Quite cheap to do.
They really are. And again, I think they're a cheaper option than vinyl, but you can get them in like different colors as well. Do you know what I mean? So they look really cool. Yeah. I've got a couple sitting in next door where I've got like a liminal one that's like a bright blue. Mortal Chains is red. And there's a new one that I've pre-ordered by a band called Terraborn. It's like a purple see-through. It's beautiful. So do it. Do you know what I mean? Do that on an entire album. You can have obviously the EP on either side, one EP on either side, and there's your full album.
I mean,
Nice.
that idea is, I'd love to do something like that. But I also like to release like a little comic book with the next release. If we
Ooh,
had something to
yeah.
do something like that, I even
That's
suggested
good.
it for Return Fire. To, just like have a little story, maybe like a 10, 20 page story, and then leave a to be continued question mark on there because you just never know where the story could go. You
Continue.
because that
For
would
the
be
next.
You
good.
could release like a panel or a page on the build up. So
Yeah, yeah, that's
every week you release one page, which
Yeah,
leads to the story, and then week 10, for example, you release or you every 4 pages or something. Maybe you might drop a song or something, and then but when you get to the final page, you get the full release, and then obviously the story continues.
Yeah, yeah,
You others,
something like that. I remember seeing a band called Wayward Sons do something similar to that with their albums because they would release a comic book with each album release.
hmm.
So then I was always that grip. So that's kind of an idea I'd like to go for as well. But as I said before, we've got something planned in little episodic things
I'm gonna grill you about
planned.
this very soon, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm grilling you about this. This is how this teasing. But sticking on with Return Fire, of course. Are there any particular tracks on the album that you feel encapsulate the sound of the band, or anything
my,
that might hold a special place for each person?
but me personally, my favourite is Preemptive Strike. Just the it's just got a proper brutal start into the song, and it's powerful. Plus, it's got a bit of a melodic bit in there as well. But
Of
it's
course, yeah.
paced, and I love it. I love fast paced stuff. I'm a big thrash head, so I love my fast paced thrash. So
I do, I
love that.
do. I did touch on I love all forms of metal, but thrash is a particular favourite of mine.
Mate,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
Preemptive Strike is, I think it's the fastest track on the EP. That and Sins of the Soldier. I think those two are the fastest tracks on
yeah,
the EP. My personal favorite is Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth it was the most difficult track to write lyrics for, and the last one. But for me, it's that chorus with the you, they, da, 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 da. It's just so catchy, and the lyric video that came with it is phenomenal. Same for the Flames of the Fallout as well. Hell on Earth
yeah.
and probably Project Venom are my two personal favorites.
obviously, the post-apocalyptic theme is central to the
Yeah,
music and to the
absolutely,
EP.
absolutely.
How did you weave the narrative into the lyrics and the soundscape of Return Fire?
Oh, literally, all our songs are almost wrote like stories. So all of them
Hmm.
are kind of telling a tale about what's going on at this particular time. So that's how we kind of write. We come up with an idea, and then we write lyrics to match. Really, we come up with what is this going to be about? How about we have I don't know, we're trapped in the bunker, we've been held down from all sides. So let's write something about that, being trapped and not being able to get out, or being in full conflict with the fallen, and there's bullets going everywhere and blasting flipping heads off people's shoulders, and there's monsters coming out and trying to get you, and we
Yeah,
try and capture this kind of thing that's going on in each of our songs, I think.
yeah,
I think
you nailed it right on the head. I mean, the same because we've got an idea for potentially a new character to come to fruition,
Yeah,
which
the
with
conflict.
Necromesis, which is going to be an individual, a singular individual of a fallen soldier. But he's basically his mutations are so advanced, he's become more humanoid. Is we could write an entire song based on that new character.
And
And
he's like leader of the Fallen's army, if you like.
yes, he's the leader of the Fallen's army. So Necromesis will probably make an appearance probably on the next release. You never know, but we're just in the middle of writing lyrics.
And will one of the band members be playing this character, or is that going to be something where you can go to maybe each city and see if you can get somebody to don maybe as a bit of a uniform and come out during the song?
It's funny you say
it
that.
would be pretty sick to actually get someone.
I was thinking Eddie the Head because let's get someone to be like a mascot for that particular character. But again, the sky's the limit. I don't know. Because I know at the moment my character's part fallen, part mutated soldier at the moment. So this mask is kind of like a representation of that. So you never know. We could get someone. I'm still designing his character and what he looks like. He kind of looks like this, but kind of not. We'll see. We'll see.
I'll do it if you come to Newcastle.
Would love to come there, mate. Would love to.
Good old Geordie is one of it. What's he talking about? Tell the Queen's English, man. They won't understand you. So as you have been teasing us so much, it's like we said, it's already been a while. It's been over 2 years since we've had some new music. Can you give us any hints or updates on what Terraborn has been working on in the terms of new music?
We've got about 3 tracks that are like pretty much there. We've
Nice.
we've got to get in a studio and lay down drum tracks, and then it should be quite plain sailing after that. But as soon as we get the drum tracks recorded, then we're going to be doing this pretty soon. So
yeah, we've got.
We'll go for an album or EP.
That's the question. We don't know. It's up to what the fans want. If they want an album or an EP, we'll listen and we'll get what we want. But at the same time, we want to do something that fits the story or makes sense to the story. If we release an album that doesn't quite fit the story, we can't take it back. And we don't want to do another album just to be damage control to the story. So we'll just see where it goes with the lyrics first. But as I said, we got 3 tracks that are pretty much solid. We have 1 song which is practically finished. It just maybe needs a few tweaks of the lyrics here and there. That'll be it. And we've been practicing this one particular song quite a bit. And it's quite a departure from what we normally do. It's a bit more experimental. Yeah, it's a bit more experimental this time, this new one. But it's a fun one. It's definitely put a lot of smiles on our faces when Dave first introduced the demo of it. And it's come a long way. It's a really good song.
Dave the Cat introduced it here.
Say again?
Dave the Cat. Yeah, your cat's called Dave.
Yeah, no, not this Dave. Not this Dave. No,
we've disturbed him now.
No, not this Dave.
So are you exploring any new musical directions, lyric themes on this new material?
Lyric themes. I mean, obviously we're post-apocalyptic and we're quite war based. But again, we're trying to, because obviously what's going on with Ukraine and stuff like that. We try to make ourselves abundantly clear. We do not support that whatsoever. We're based on fiction, because we're based on stuff like Starship Troopers, Mad Max, Starship Troopers, Resident Evil, a little mixture of everything. But at the end of the day, our story is based on fiction, and we just trying to bring entertainment to people. We want to take people's minds off what's going on out there in the world right now and be entertained by story. But yeah, it's
can I just say thank you for doing that, because the world is rather shit at the minute, like you just touched on with the Ukraine war. Not only that, with things that's going on with Israel, of course, and Iran, America, Palestine, etc. It is a shit show at this present moment, and because of guys like yourself who's releasing the music, creating stories, it takes us away. It makes us forget the shows that he's put on live. We'll forget the outside world and the crap that's kind of going on. And so thank you for doing that. I can't thank bands enough around for doing that for us, because we need it.
Yeah, man, it's definitely needed. We're not here to talk about politics. We're here to bring entertainment to people. We're not educated enough or wise enough to be talking about politics. Our job is just to basically take people's minds away from that kind of shit and just be entertained so you can go back into your normal lives, like with a clear, empty head and full fresh, ready to take on the world. That's what our job is. We're here to entertain you and put smiles on your faces. If I can put one smile on one person's face, I've done my job. That's what we're here for. We're not here to like call negativity.
I'm the same. I'm not very well educated myself, neither, of course, but respect to you, like you say, for helping people to forget and put smile on people's faces, because we need it. We need people like yourselves for doing that.
Yeah, man, that's what we're here for. But in getting back to your question about the lyrics, I want to try, because I always try to like look at different subjects, not just warfare, but also like the psychology of like what soldiers go through. Because I've seen plenty of soldiers suffer from PTSD and mental health issues just from where they've been, like Ukraine, Iraq, etc. And obviously I get a little bit of flack for this. The Five Finger Death Punch video, Wrong Side of Heaven, Right Side of Hell, that video just shows you what veterans go through on a daily basis, and I want to try to explore the mind of that, because
no one is going to give you shit on this podcast, mate, because I love that song. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's a very good song, and I respect Five Finger Death Punch too for military veterans as well. But also the Sins of the Soldier is a bit of a prime example. It takes some form of inspiration of like PTSD and stuff like that, and applies, because my character in the song Sins of the Soldier is basically how the general has kind of gone through. He's been through so much warfare, and he's been experimented on to become this mad soldier and everything. He went on a bit of a killing spree. It was through PTSD, through shock. But those are the kind of inspirations from withdrawn from those things. Just write the lyrics for Sins of the Soldier to PTSD, and obviously mental health, which, to people out there who are listening, if you've got mental health problems, there's no shame in talking to people. Absolutely no shame in it at all whatsoever.
Is everything all right there, Kyle?
Yeah,
we've kind of been on a tour. I wasn't sure.
I know. I had to change locations. My phone was about to run out of battery.
Oh, right. I mean, I've seen you go to the toilet at one point. I was like, I hope to God he's not about to do what I think he's going to do. He's going to drop trow. He's going to take a post-apocalyptic dump. That is a new meaning to nuclear warfare right there.
But yeah, man. That's what Sins of the Soldier is about. Is about how my character goes on a bit of a rampage. All the stories are connected. I think Army of the Dead. That song, that was more Lord of the Rings inspired, because I thought that one was there's so many. I had so many lyric ideas for that song, and I just couldn't pick which one to stick through. And I thought Army of the Dead sounded more catchy than the previous incarnations of it, so I stuck with that one. And so far, everyone keeps asking to play it live. In fact, one of the support bands who we played with quite recently, Savini, always ask, "Is it in the set? Is it in the set?" But we're like, yeah.
Who's our little friend, Kyle?
This is Stella, my terror hound. Shit.
I mean, I'm absolutely petrified. The terror hound. I'm absolutely petrified. So, any timelines for possible singles to drop?
Hopefully by. I mean, we've got. I mean, our hopes is by the start of next year. I'm hoping we have some stuff to definitely send out.
The time frame is my goal originally. I was hoping we could play the new one back in April with our headlining show, because we just had our 10th anniversary as a band, and I was hoping to introduce that new song by then, but it just wasn't complete enough to be played live. Hopefully something by maybe the beginning of next year, or maybe somewhere in the summer. It all depends on how the writing goes and how fast we can get it done. But obviously, we have to take our personal lives into consideration as well.
Of course, of course.
But maybe I think the earliest would probably be probably spring next year, or the latest probably the fall of 2026. But I'd like to get it out as soon as possible. It's just need to get all the other track parts done, and then obviously I'd go into the studio and track my vocals and get a single out. We just want to release as much content as possible, including
you can't rush perfection.
Yeah, no, you
Of
can't rush
course.
perfection. Can't rush perfection, but at the same time, you don't want to be too picky or be like, because I've seen so many bands just like hold back songs because this one note didn't quite work, or you
Yes.
can't be. I think you don't want to be too picky about it because it's just going to take forever, and I think that can contribute to some down bands falling apart. But the stuff we've come up with so far is speaking from a fan's point of view, it's catchy, it's different, and as a fan, I love it. And I can't wait for people to hear it.
Cool. Very excited. Can't wait to hear it.
And I think you're gonna like our new stuff. It's
mate.
heavy. It's heavy. It's gonna
heavy.
be.
It's heavy. We definitely got potential some Fear Factory vibes in this one.
Yeah.
Definitely going some old school there.
Yeah.
Old school for Fear Factory. I hope I take it. Or are you going?
Oh, I'm going to Bloodstock this year.
Is it demanufacturer? Is that the stuff style you going maybe? Or?
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up with that album. That was like the first Fear Factory album I think I heard.
Nice.
Probably some
an old Metal Hammer VCR.
Oh man.
People's probably got, mate, you've just completely confused the majority of the people that watch these back. What's a VCR?
Video tape.
The old videotapes, yeah.
Mate, some people don't even know what that is. If it's not on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Disney Plus, people go, what? What's a VCR?
Yeah, I remember.
People don't even know what a cassette is.
When I say videotapes, I just think I used to trade the old wrestling tapes to watch stuff you can find, like old ECW and stuff like that. Damn.
Oh, knew we're talking. Good old ECW back in the day. Oh, damn it, because we'll just start talking about ECW all night, and we'll be here for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Our 12-hour podcast idea will definitely be here for that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Wrestling and music hand in hand. Sandman had the best entrance.
Oh, I don't know. I think Tommy Dreamers was pretty good. Oh, Raven.
Well,
Raven later on. Raven later on in life, I suppose, when he hit WWE. But yeah. So,
yeah.
What was that, Kyle? What was Kyle saying?
Oh, he's probably one of his boy is probably talking. But yeah, I'm it, man.
No problem whatsoever. Well, anyway, guys, what is in store for the rest of 2025 apart from the EP album singles, or just basically writing music? What else have you got in store? Any tours on the horizon?
No tours. We've got a few gigs coming up.
Yeah, we've got a few gigs coming up. We have got one gig. It's on paper. That's being worked out for next year. We've got a show coming up in Southampton with our friends in 10 Plagues. That's going to be at the Suburbia. Love that venue. I've always had fun there. Last time we were there, we were with Red Method.
Big up to 10 Plagues.
Yeah, man. We look forward to playing with 10 Plagues again. As I said before, we've got some little ideas of a episodic series to come out, which we're going to be working on during the year as well. And again, we just want to play live as well, because we haven't played since our headlining show in April. That's mainly because we've been working on new material, and obviously our bass player's just had a wonderful new baby, which is congrats to him on that. But yeah, it's just mainly fun playing some shows and working on this little series that we're working on, and just trying to put out as much content as possible. And obviously work on the new music as well.
Any areas that you haven't played before that you would like to?
Northamptonshire for me. Obviously Newcastle would be a nice place to play as well.
Oh, Sam, I know your booker, Sam.
So, yeah,
You're
Sam. Yeah,
watching this back.
we love Sam. He's
We love Sam
he's an
too.
absolute lad.
He's
Yeah,
a strong. He's a massive supporter of ours. Big love to that man.
yeah, we love him.
But
Maybe
get
get I don't
get
know.
your finger out your backside and get the lads in the tune for us. Even if it's just me there.
We'd love to, man. We'd love to do some more shows with Secrium as well, because again, they're with their Bitter Edge as well. Those guys are phenomenal. Last time we played with them, they were opening up for us last year, and now they're doing phenomenally well. So, Bournemouth, I like to play Bournemouth one day. Go back to Reading, because obviously I wasn't in the band at the time when they were playing Reading. Played with a couple of bands there, especially one band at the moment is playing metal to the masses, Ocean Planet. I'd love to play with those guys again.
Open Planet, shout
Oh,
out.
yeah. Shout out to Ocean Planet. And obviously our boys
How
at
about
Savini.
how about further north, venturing into Scotland?
I would love to. My sister lives in Scotland, so we would have a place to stay probably.
Yeah, we'd love to play Scotland as well. Wales would be another one we'd like to play. Just play some areas we've never played before and build up our fan base, build our army, and just expand.
Build the legion.
Build the legion of Terraborn. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We just want to get our music out and spread some love and obviously take people's minds off the negativity that's going on right now. And
building our mutant militia is
our mutant militia. Yeah,
mutant militia, not metal militia.
Nah. We're the mutated mutant militia.
I love that. That's good. You create a song like that for the fan base. Mutant militia.
Good show, actually.
Is that considered cliche now? Because a lot of metal bands they normally write a song for the fans. Was that mainly power metal?
I mean, we've got plenty of material laying around that hasn't been used for even before I joined, so we can definitely come up with something. We'll give you some credit as well for that one.
Do it. Just let me join Triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be the machine gun in the background.
Terrible. How do we what?
You can be the machine gun in the background.
And I'll not sound as good on a triangle. Machine gun that's with a ting. Guys, so this part of the interview, we do like take a bit of a quick fire, a bit of fun, bit of a laugh. Do you know what I mean? It's not to be taken serious.
Yeah, go on.
So, first of all, being from Newcastle, what's your Greg's orders?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Onslaught?
What was the question? I missed it.
What is your Greg's order?
Oh, flipping! I 4 sausage rolls, a steak bake, and a chicken bake. And if I'm feeling extra piggy, I might get myself a slice of pepperoni pizza on top.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the pepperoni pizza one. Yeah, got me on that one.
0, because, I'm watching my figure.
4 sausage rolls, a steak bake. Yeah, you're feeling extra.
Yeah.
Porkalicious. Then add a pepperoni pizza. Watching your figure with all that, mate.
Or pepperoni
then
pizza.
Then again,
yeah.
I would probably just need to look at one sausage roll, and I will probably put the weight on. So.
Luke likes to devour 2 large size flipping Burger Kings before a show, so.
Oh, that's me. I devour 2 large Burger Kings before I go on stage, and I don't barf, I don't throw up, I just devour it.
Respect to you.
Yeah, and my guitar player Andy would just look at me like, "You are not human. How do you do this? How could you eat 2 massive Burger Kings and just go up and scream your guts up without throwing up?"
Beef afterwards, though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe it's the beef that helps the singing. Who knows?
Maybe. Beefy.
If the apocalypse happened tomorrow, what's the first non-musical item you'd grab?
Ooh. Oh man. Non-musical item. Probably the dog. Nah, probably take
the dog.
I'll probably take the dog. Or probably take. Oh, he's gone now. Probably take Dave with me as well.
Dave the cat.
Dave the cat.
What about yourself, Kyle?
Fat
Or
sack of
Onslaught,
weed.
sorry, my apologies.
Fat sack of weed, skins and backy. Or a 6-pack of premium beers.
Man, yeah, beer. Damn, I forgot
Given
about
the choice, would you rather fight a horde of zombies with only your instruments, or attempt to rebuild society using only a spork?
that. I like
Fight
a
'em.
challenge. Should give you the spork.
Fighting with drumsticks.
Yeah, give me a spork. I'll try and rebuild society in my own image.
I'll just hold the fault lines while you're doing that.
Yeah, with your new drumsticks.
Shout out to Collision Sticks, by the way. Endorse me, please.
If you could recruit any historical figure to join Terraborn and fight the apocalypse, who would it be, and what instrument would they play?
Ooh. Oh, dead or alive?
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, damn. Probably Brandon Lee for me.
Ooh.
Brandon Lee, because he was one of my heroes, and obviously watching The Crow, best movie ever. Yeah, I think I could see him as a guitar player.
Ready. We're getting behind the drums.
What about a fictional character, though? You choose a fictional character.
A fictional character.
You mentioned like Brandon Lee, the real person. If you could pick a fictional character, live or present, live or dead.
Like a fictional character, live or dead.
To be honest. Rather than Brandon Lee.
Oh man, that's a hard one. Fictional character. I think probably
Arnold
the,
Schwarzenegger.
probably the Joker for me.
The Joker.
The Joker, because he's just unpredictable. And you just don't know what you could probably do. He could surprise you in many ways.
The T2-1000. And he is a weapon, so I'll just let him go. Let him go for it.
The T-1000, or oh no, yeah, the T, yeah,
Liquid metal.
yeah, yeah. That's a good Terminator, to be fair.
If an alien invasion happened simultaneously with the apocalypse, which threat would Terraborn be most excited to write a song about?
Anal probe.
I missed that one. What was that?
Anal probes.
You're right. I'll have to go with that. Anal probes. I'll have to go with that. I couldn't top that. Yeah.
Wrong hole.
Yeah. The xenomorphs are conducting the surgery.
Oh Christ! Yeah.
Which band member would be the first to attempt to befriend a mutated creature, and which creature would it be?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah, probably Kyle, and probably myself as well, to be fair.
Bertha.
Bertha the Burger Queen.
Yeah.
Our little Terraborn severed head mascot.
Mascot. Oh, I love that.
Oh man. Yeah, probably Bertha as well.
We've all had a go on Bertha.
Yeah,
If you're wondering who Bertha is, go on our Facebooks and stuff.
I'm going to have to after this, because I'm a bit confused of what Bertha is.
Bertha's a lovely severed head that's spewing out a long tongue with some green attached to her, and yeah, she's a lovely head.
That's the same type of green. That's my green.
You choose your words carefully, mate. Lovely head. But what's the most unmetal hobby each of you secretly enjoy when you're not fighting for survival?
Ooh.
Ooh. I like designing clothing.
Mine would probably be gaming, because I'm normally playing either Life is Strange or God of War.
Nice.
I do a lot of art and stuff, so I do a lot of like weird art type shit. So that's definitely my kind of thing.
I
Like,
was just about to say, what you did clothing design. What would be your first T-shirt you would design?
oh, don't know about t-shirts, but I've got ideas for a bunch of denim jackets. I went to a bunch of second-hand stores and bought all their denim jackets, and I'm gonna make
Oh, yeah.
Terraborn them all up, make them look pretty mutated, spikes and lot of spray paint and stencil work and all kinds of shit.
Some little
Cool.
one-off merch we're planning on doing as well. Some little Terraborn bomber jackets that we're going to do up ourselves.
Yeah.
And see who mushes the hardest. They can have one.
Which band member would most likely to accidentally set something on fire in a survival situation?
I think that would
Me,
be.
me and Chris.
No, I don't think Chris would. He's fucking sensible, that boy. I think I would get it lighted or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I smell.
Yeah.
And finally, if you could cover a song within the Terraborn sound, any cheesy pop song, what would it be?
Ooh.
Ooh. Um, any pop
Thank you,
song?
boys.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say it. Oh man, probably Uptown Girl. Or or just for a laugh, Scatman John.
Oh, mate.
Well, I can't see
Cartoon.
General Venom just chilling back, just kicking back with a couple of beers, listening to Scatman John.
Oh hell yeah! I'd love Scatman John.
Do it in your style though. It needs to be done.
Yeah, you'll go. That'd be great. That'd be quite a challenge to pull off vocally.
I'm sure you can do it.
I'm sure, yeah, plenty of practice. Do it Will Ramos style as well. That'd be quite interesting to do.
That's brilliant. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. Before we do call it a night, is there anything that you wish to plug?
Get on our socials. Get on our social media. Come and join us. Join the Terraborn army. Come be part of our mutant militia. Because we need you. That's what we need. We need you to fight with us. Come to the gigs. Get down. Stream our music.
Yeah,
Whatever. Get involved.
yeah. Come and join us on the 30th of August. We've got a nice show in Southampton at the Suburbia with our friends in 10 Plagues. We have got another band that's yet to be announced, but come down and see us then at the Suburbia in Southampton.
Also, we've got a GoFundMe. If you want to contribute to growing our brand and our band and our Terrabornness and get our story out there, come and join us. If you put money towards it, you're part of the Terraborn army. You're part of us. And everything you give to us, we give back to you.
And you'll get some exclusive little surprises. You may get some new teasers of the new stuff that we're working on.
Wait, so where do I need to? If I gotta get more teasers, I'm gonna have to pay for this. Wait, I'll jump on.
Nah.
We've got a big cartel. We got a big cartel as well, where we sell our shirts and our merch and stuff. That also helps fund what we do.
Yeah, we've got that. We've got limited amount. We've got some special
battle gear.
Yeah, we've got some limited additional patches because once they're gone, they're gone. Because we've got quite a limited amount of those left. So, yeah, get on our big cartel or message us personally, and we'll get back to you and see if we can send some merch your way.
And Zildjian, Sabian, and Mapex drum kits. Get in contact, guys, because I need some shit, man. Come on.
But yeah,
And of course, all links will be in the description of the video of the YouTube channel or wherever you can get your hands on a podcast, of course.
Awesome.
And I'm going to leave you with our Get Heavy Creed. You may already know it from when we're on Twitch, but if you don't, it's the rules of the pit, or the rules for life. When someone falls, we pick them up.
You pick them up. Yeah, man. But thank you for having us on, man. We really appreciate it. And thank you to all the fans that contributed to us. But yeah, thank you everyone who supported us. And obviously, thank you, good self, for having us on. We really appreciate the support. It means a lot to us.
No problem whatsoever. I'm looking forward to see what you release in the future.
Hell yeah.